Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest for Snowbrawl is the Snowside Battle Royal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snowbrawl. Even though it's April, who gives a shit at this point? We're starting right off with the Snowside Battle Royal. The winner will receive a tag team title shot for their team. The runner-up of the match will be forced to eat a yellow snow cone here live tonight. We're starting off with, I believe that is Danny Storm and Sam Cage. This will be Royal Rumble rules. And I know what you're saying, Snowbrawl in April, what are you thinking? Well, in the wise words of the management that ran NWA TNA back in 2002, or 2001 even, fuck the fans, who cares? Because we are here tonight with Snowbrawl. Here comes participant number 3. Here comes Titan representing himself and Andre Baker. Like I said, kind of an all or nothing deal here is, hold on, Danny Storm eliminated. So one down already for Hydra, but hey, at least he doesn't have to eat the yellow snow cone here tonight. Like I said, the winner gets the title shot. The person who finishes in second must ingest a bite of the yellow snow cone live in front of everyone immediately following the match. All or nothing once you get down to that final 2. So do you want to get down to the final 2? How much do you want a shot at those tag team championships? And as of right now, the Lunar Express, we'll see how they fare following their tag title match later tonight, who the champions are afterwards. But for now, it's them. And how about this? Andre Baker, number 4. Looks like Titan's going to get some help here. But like I said, and yeah, like what I was just about to say, coming true, teammates going after each other because of the yellow snow cone in play. I think some of these guys would rather get out of here and not eat the yellow snow cone than get a shot at the tag titles, so they might be going after their own opponents, and Titan and Baker. Not so much that they're the best of friends, especially, you know, Titan, but there you have it. Yeah, Titan just beating the shit out of his own tag team partner because my man don't want to eat that snow cone. Now, the question is, who provided the yellow and the yellow snow cone? Well, I'll just say, how you doing? Number 5, Razor Sharp, representing himself and Just Insane. Fell short at Sky's the Limit in the contendership tournament to the eventual champions, Lunar Express, who won the tournament and beat the champs for the belts. So halfway through the field already. You know, if Titan and Baker do end up winning this, one of them, how are they gonna? I mean, how is Titan gonna, you know, make up for this? They gotta team up here. Just the first match of many big, wild and crazy matches here tonight at RWR Snowbrawl. Here comes entrant number 6. Only one elimination thus far. Oh, there goes number 2. There goes Baker. Thanks to Sam Cage. And there goes Just Insane at 6. Shifting the advantage just like that. But, of course, coming up next, Intercontinental Championship, Mike Burke, Brandon Deaver, Monsters Ball. They're still locked up. They will be released very shortly. Especially Deaver having to essentially detox for 24 hours from, you know, weed and I guess watering through too, but and Burke too. You know, he had to make the sacrifice to get the match. But there will be no weed in play during that match. And much unlike Baker and Titan, Sane and Razor kind of just doing their own thing. But once they get inching closer to that yellow snow cone possibility, how will they react to each other then? Number 7, Jason Carter, Swords, having both members in now. Oh, there goes the big man. Oh, they taking out Sane. Well, there you go. And the 2 Swords of the League members going at it. Oh, this game sucks. Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! Carter just landed directly on his head. How is he still standing and breathing at this point? Well, okay, well it's Razor and Sane versus Swords of the Leaf essentially here. Titan eliminated by Razor, getting a bit of revenge from Sky's the Limit, you could say. Jason Carter may not be alive at this point. Sane might just be beating up a corpse. I don't know. That was a nasty fall. Entrant number 8. Razor, what are you doing up there? Oh, boy. Kind of the wild card in this match. Dick Fitzwell representing Fitzwell Fighting Systems. If he were to win, I mean, which members of the group get the shot? Oh, good, there goes Sane just like that. Dick Fitzwell making his presence known. Probably the one man in this match who could care less having to eat a yellow snow cone. He's probably eaten a couple in his day. Cannot confirm nor deny that, though. Oh, Carter, no! Nobody home there. Trying to eliminate Razor, could not get it done. Oh, on the back rake, you sick son of a bitch. Gotta think if Fitzwell Fighting Systems were to win, would it be the 2 entrants in this match, or would it be, you know, literally anyone? It could be the former champs, could be Buzz and Kraft, who knows? Carter set up on the ropes. And there he goes. And there goes Cage, the Swords eliminated just like that. Number 9, Vlad Alucard, second member of Hydra, getting a good draw here. Which means if you're keeping track at home, Fitzwell, of course, wild card number 1, that means wild card number 2 should be number 10 here shortly. As Vlad in a bad way. Oh, he eliminates Dick Fitzwell just like that. The Fitzwell Fighting System wild card eliminated, and we're down to our final 3 with 1 to go. Razor and Vlad going at it. What a big victory this would be for Vlad Alucard and for Hydra if he can eliminate the ace hole here in this matchup. But of course, that also means in the final 3, one of these men will be spared from the yellow snow cone, but the other 2 will be in danger of having to ingest it, including Razor Sharp. And there's number 10, the second wild card of the match, Parker. I think we have a better sense of who he would choose as his partner if he were to win here tonight. That'd be Duke Dice, who is getting a shot at the TV title later tonight. Could it end up being Dookie 2 belts when it's all said and done? But Parker's got to win this match first. Razor hiding under the ropes again. It's Parker and Vlad going at it. Who will be the last man spared from the threat of having to eat the yellow snow cone? As Parker takes down Vlad Alucard. Taking away, puts the vampire down. And yeah, Razor just kind of kicking back, letting them go at it. Can't say I blame him. I think he's confident enough in himself to pick up the scraps and not have to deal with the snow cone at all. Oh, from behind Parker, Razor almost went over the top just like that. I think you got to worry about Parker a little bit more than he was giving him credit for. The man from the future. Does he know his future here tonight? Does it involve a shot at the tag titles? It doesn't involve a yellow snow cone. Fresh. Nice DDT there from Alucard. Or it could be Dorsey. Could be nothing. Could be eliminated here, finishing in third place. Razor looking like he's taking him a little seriously. Spear. Shitty spear there, more of a soft tackle. Hold on. Oh, Razor's got Vlad, and he flips him over the top rope. Vlad eliminated. There goes Hydra's chances. We're down to our final two. And Razor rolling over Parker into the slam. One of these two men will be eating a yellow snow cone live immediately following this match. And if it's going the way it's currently going, it might be Parker, which makes you wonder if he knew his future was to eat the yellow snow cone. Why would he put himself into this match? How much of a sick son of a bitch is Parker? Or is he winning? We will find out as he breaks free. Trying to take control of Razor. No dice, though. Razor has Parker set up, and there he goes. Razor Sharp. Justin Sane will be getting a shot at the tag titles at our next event. Parker, get open wide, brother.
Your winner of the Snowside Battle Royal, Razor Sharp.
Razor hamming it up, and I think Parker outside just realizing what must be done. But hold on, Razor's calling for a microphone first. I think he's got some words to say here. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Huh. Who is he getting at here? A guy being a dude? What do you mean by that?
Your winner of the yellow snow cone,
Oh,
Parker.
no!
Now, chant with me, eat that snow cone.
Eat that snow cone. Eat that snow cone. Oh, that's disgusting. But Parker, is he enjoying it? What? Is that a delicacy in the future? Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, 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 get him out of here. Oh, speaking of being sick, these two guys have been locked away for the last 24 hours. No food, no water, no drugs, no nothing. They are about to be unleashed for the Intercontinental Championship. It is Monsters Ball. Mike Burke, Brandon Deaver, this will be settled coming up next.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a Monsters Ball match for the RWR Intercontinental title.
Well, he's looking a lot more normal than he did at Sky's the Limit, but I gotta say, he's not looking very famished, you would say. Looks to be in very high spirits. And as I mentioned, Monster Ball locked in the room for 24 hours, no food, no water, no weed. These two were just released, and honestly, the only reason why this match is so early on the card is that we had to let them go. We had to let them loose. It was getting bad in there. Burke seems to be in pretty high spirits for being having to suffer under those conditions. And the former champ regained his belt here tonight with no deeper shenanigans and really the ball being in his court for this one.
Pacific Daylight Time will be 4:20 exactly.
You're done.
Here comes the champion. As you can see, no weed, no smoke, kind of half-assing that entrance there a little bit. The man's been suffering for 24 hours. Oh, he's got a little bit in there. Play that guitar, brother. He's making his way through it, but for a man that has basically lived off of marijuana for God knows how long, much to the point where he doesn't feel pain in the ring, what will 24 hours without it do to this man? What will he turn into? I will say I enjoy not choking on the smoke during this man's entrance. That's for damn sure. Can this man function without weed? Is he going to turn into a monster, or is he going to crumble? That's what it's about, the Intercontinental Championship on the line.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Mike Burke.
Introducing the champion.
Making his way to the ring from your local Taco Bell, he is your RWR Intercontinental Champion, and he's not high right now, Brendan Beaver?
Even the ring announcer's confused, that's for sure. The freshly won title, is he handing it over for the last time? Last match, he made it his rules. Burke complained his way to make this match his rules. Who will win the final stand? Monsters Ball. Anything goes. Here we go. And you got to think, too, is that they were locked away for 24 hours, but that time limit's over. Is Deaver going to find himself a joint and Popeye his way through this match? Because, I mean, it's legal now. As Burke's sending him to the outside immediately into the snowfall on the outside. Hope someone throws a snowball. That'd be fun. The two already racking double damage points on the outside. Burke's sent back into the ring by Deaver. Like I said, anything goes, but like, oh, Deaver trying to go for it all. Burke kind of easily moves aside there. I think Deaver knows what's at stake, and he's just kind of just going all in here for this one. Whatever happens, happens. But you got to think this is originally Burke's fault. I mean, he won the title back at Mystery Vortex, and then issued an open challenge to any Canadian on the roster. And, of course, Brandon Deaver has that Canadian citizenship. Just kicked this one off and snowballed from there, pun intended. Burke now. Oh, that's a nice move there. The suplex into the jawbreaker combo. Deaver fighting back with the flying elbow. What's he looking to do? You can't see me. Is it already time to jack it off? It is. 5-knuckle shuffle connects. That means masturbation into the springboard big boy senton. Deaver, as I said, probably running on fumes at this point, but he's looking all right though so far, dropping the elbow. Can he fight through Burke's stipulations? 2. No, only a 2 count from Red Shoes. Making his debut tonight as well. And oh, Deaver going to go to the well once again. You can't see me. And he's going to beat. No! Can't beat his meat this time. Burke rolls out of the way. Oh, Brandon D. We should have done one more. He has 4 syllables in his name. That's how much his brain is, fried right now. It's like the Soy Jack meme of the dude with like the microwave brain or whatever. I think that's Deaver, but not because he's an idiot, because he has no sustenance within him. As Burke, slow methodical pace, working over Deaver. Oh, the Evan Bourne knees connecting. And now Deaver, yeah, that's about right. Mistiming that springboard big boy. Burke nowhere close. See Evan Bourne knees again, but that's just how much it has impaired Deaver thus far. And I think, too, he was kind of slow to get up there. The pain's starting to get to him. He can actually feel it in this match, folks. There is no pain threshold here. Neckbreaker from Burke. What's Deaver's pain tolerance level going to be in this one? Up and down. Tiger driver. And Burke just taking control of Brandon Deaver here. As that slow and methodical, just working over Deaver, much unlike, his stablemates. And, oh, Deaver tossed to the outside into the snow. I mean, they're both from Canada, but I mean, if one guy can thrive in snowy conditions, it's probably Burke. Cover, it's false count anywhere apparently. 2. Ooh. 2 count. Deaver barely escaping it there. No plunder being used yet, but never say never. Burke heading back in the ring. Right back out and then catching Deaver off guard. Oh, God, Ishiguroshi did the knee. Double damage still applies. Cover 2. No. Burke can't believe it. He's arguing with the ring apron. Deaver trying to fight out with the dragon screw. If he wants to get ahead, he's going to have to start using some of that plunder. But instead decides against it, sending Burke back into the ring. But considering it's false counts anywhere, it doesn't really matter, and he agrees as he throws Burke on the other side of the ring. Maybe looking to throw him up the ramp or something. Take this one backstage. Just kidding. Oh, Deaver heading back to the top, and Burke's back on his feet, catches him and tosses him down. Burke again with the cover. 1, 2, no. Just forcing Deaver to exert what little energy he has left. Sizing him up, no. Deaver from behind. What's this? Has the arm, has the leg. That's a unique submission there. Just taking out the entire left side of Burke's body. Preventing the crawl too, but Burke able to fight out of that one. Just barely though. Now leg sweep, no one there. Deaver on the ropes. Oh God, what's Burke trying to do here? Oh, okay. That's a Charlie horse with the ropes. Down to his head off his knees. Cover. No, still a 2 count. Well, this match so far has been all Mike Burke, going exactly as he planned it. Like I said, I'm no detective, but Burke looking a lot more spry and a little more pep in his step after supposedly being locked away for 24 hours compared to the champion. Splash, no one there. Again, mistiming his judgment, but he gets the nice spinning hurricanrana there. Spinning head scissors, pardon me. Heading to the top. Can he line this one up? 420 splash, nobody home. Burke, again, able to easily get out of the way. And it's just the Deaver's timing without weed in the system. Can't get it done and gets powerbombed again into the snow on the outside. Cover now. 1, 2, not yet. Apparently Deaver still has a pretty decent pain threshold, despite the circumstances. Oh, the double arm DDT onto the snow too. No! Deaver still kicking out at 2. Burke beside himself. Deaver still surviving, but he's got to provide some offense of his own. Oh, bouncing off my table there. Oh, forearm! Forearm! Oh, that is blood streaming down Burke's face. Oh my God, what a shot! And just back and forth now between these two. Takedown there from Burke. Oh, okay, bouncing off the apron there. I think Burke may have taken a detour to avoid that LED post. Now these two just going out of here. Turning it up a notch. Deaver again, going for the STF. Shut the fuck. With the double damage in play, Burke nowhere to break. He has to escape, and he barely does. With the blood streaming down his face, how much is his vision being impaired right now? Not quite the traditional Monster Balls match you might be used to, but certainly one hell of a war between these two regardless. Evan Bordenese again connecting. Trying to use each other's weaknesses to their advantages. Evan Bordenese again. Can Deaver overcome the odds here? Knee to the face. Oh, the X Factor out of nowhere. The cover, 1, 2. No, Deaver complaining to Red Shoes, but Burke able to kick out a 2, but barely. Both men using double damage to their pleasure. But Burke putting a quick end to that one. Oh, jeez. Cover from Burke. 1, 2, and that is enough. Deaver just had nothing left. The last gasp effort on the outside didn't get the job done, and that was it. We have a new champion.
The winner of the match and new RWR Intercontinental Champion, Mike Burke.
Burke survives Monsters Ball. However way you want to shake it, and regains his Intercontinental Championship here tonight. And there's the confetti falling from the sky, mocking Brandon Deaver's celebration from Sky's the Limit. Just rubbing more salt in the wound. Mike Burke, once again, your Intercontinental Champion. Brandon Deaver, you know, nothing to hang your head for, but just sometimes it's not fair. But he did his best. Now coming up next, television title on the line. Vic T. Miser has been a buzzsaw since he's been champion. He defeated Elliott Boyd II and Parker at Sky's the Limit after beating Parker. He went to Duke and he said, "It's not my destiny, it's your destiny."
A following match, scheduled for one fall, it's for the RWR television title.
Is Parker right? He eats a yellow snow cone in vain.
I got a stone where my
Will Duke Dice become the champion of television?
I got a stone where my heart should be, and nothing I do will make you love me.
Here he comes with that sick freak Parker right behind him. He had to eat a yellow snow cone, folks. That was disgusting. But then he seemed to enjoy it. The two-hat Duke dances his way down to the ring. Ever since he got this partnership with Parker, it seems like the two have struck it rich with their strengths, you could say. Can they find the first taste of success in the ring here tonight? Is it Duke's time? Can he be the one to dethrone Vic T. Miser and become the champion of television? Parker says so. But can Duke fulfill the destiny, fulfill that prophecy here tonight? Will Vic T. Miser rewrite the record books? Oh, and potentially change the course of history in doing so. A butterfly effect, that shit.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax.
And here comes the champion. Like I said, dominant since winning the belt in the Battle Royal for the title at Mystery Vortex. Put away Adam Shaw, put away Elliott Boyd and Parker. Can he put away a fellow former world champion in Duke Dice here tonight?
Psycho killer,
Fortunately, no Vic T. Miser wave here tonight. That's a very big sad face for commentators. That's what it's all about. TV title. Go to the ringside for introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger.
From Chicago, Illinois, the ultimate liar, Duke Dice.
introducing the champion.
Representing Fitzwell Fighting Systems, he is your RWR World Television Champion, Vic T. Miser.
Well, behind both men here tonight. So we'll see which side they take when the match starts. Red Shoes holds it up high. We already had one belt change hands. Will we have a second one? Here we go. Yeah, I was waiting for the bell to ring there. It took a little long. These two just didn't want to wait. They just went after it. Can't say I blame them. Television title's certainly taken a presence of its own since Vic T. Miser won it. Another man who retired and came back out of retirement and essentially taught these youngsters a lesson. But how will he fare against a fellow veteran in Duke Dice? Two already going at it on the outside for the double damage as Red Shoes counts. This tells you the mindset and the strategies of both of these men going into this one. Oh, the fake out into the DDT. Can't believe Vic fell for that one. Too flinching. TM thrown to the other side. Duke entering at 9. It is a 20 count. And he's going to reset the count. He wants to do more on the outside. And Vic said enough of this shit. Duke just took a bump. Flat stomach. I don't know why. Guess the fake out Vic more than anything. Bouncing off my table again. Gotta grab my water. Not losing that again. Hold on, Vic though. Airplane spin. Spinning around. Making me dizzy. Oh. Oh God, he's going the other way now. And now everyone's dizzy, including me. Whoa, ski whoa. Of course, you got to remember Parker on the outside too hasn't interfered yet, but certainly could be a presence once to fulfill what the history books show in his time, which he claims is Duke Dice winning the TV title here tonight. But the last couple of predictions haven't quite come true yet. So is this man being truthful? Is this man truly the ultimate liar, not Duke Dice? Is the ultimate liar being lied to? Ooh. Vic double stomps Duke in the kick. Duke right back to his feet. Chop into the DDT. Nice combo. The cover. Only one count. Of course, later tonight, got a Women's Revolution title on the line. Jenna Reed gets the shot against Hikaru Hime. And the women's title, Adeline Ward, the new champ, defends against Olivia Taylor. Duke now. Oh God, the deal breaker connecting. We'll get more into those stories later on. But Vic using his power to his advantage. Age is just a number. Putting those grade A Fitzwell Fighting System all natural supplements to good use. Uh-oh, Vic, what's he looking to do here? Calling it out. Oh, God, the ass-based offense. Crushing Duke's head in between that second turnbuckle. Oh, Duke trying to fight back here. As the arms, trying to lift up Vic. No dice. And the champ maintaining control here, but only briefly. Duke sending the big man back to the outside. But does he want to go back out there with Vic T. Miser? Yes, he does. Stomping on the surely weak ankles of Vic T. Miser. Punching away. Jesus Christ. Now Vic sending some receipts. He's had enough. Oh, the delayed fall from Duke. But he's back up to his feet. Wow. Guess it just caught up to him there. Oh, the punch. Wait a second. Oh, Royal Flush out of nowhere. The cover. 1, 2. Oh, Vic T. Miser kicking out at 2. Duke dice with a Royal Flush out of nowhere. Almost getting the job done, but now Vic, big elbow. I don't know what I said earlier. Big elbow. And now off the ropes. The big splash from the big man. The cover. 1, 2. No! Duke kicks out at 2. Vic can't believe it. That's how. He's been putting his opponents away, but there's one more trick up his sleeve, and it is Tour of Uranus. No! Duke does not want to go on tour, instead hitting the Luthez press. A little bit old school. Trying to set the champion up, looking for another Royal Flush. Gets him, puts him down, Royal Flush, center of the ring, 1, 2, no! Vic T. Miser kicks out at 2, you gotta be kidding me. But Duke keeping his foot on the pedal, elbow drop from Brett's rope. Parker stunned to the outside, he was celebrating after that second Royal Flush. And Vic T. Miser with that spinning side slam. Cover 2, no! Duke kicking out at 2, just barely. Weight of the world upon him, and he's able to fight out. Now Vic stretching out Duke right in front of Parker too. Is he going to get involved at all? Nice takedown from the champion. Picks him right back up and throws him right back down. Oh, again, the spinning side slam connected. And, oh, just throws him down. I thought he was looking for like a German there, but he just threw him down instead. Hold on, Duke at the block into the dragon screw. Duke trying to fight back. Wait a minute, picks him up into the deal breaker. Does he have one more Royal Flush in his hand? He's certainly trying. Hits him. Royal Flush again. The cover. 1, 2. He did it. We have a new TV champion. The history books were correct. Duke Dice wins.
Your winner and new RWR television champion, Duke Dice!
We have a new TV champion. It's Duke Dice. He's done it. Parker's prophecy has come true. Duke Dice dethrones Vic T. Miser. Wait a minute. The hell the lights go? Oh my! Who the? No way. Is that? Who is that? No. Aaron Miles with the clock cleaner. That's Aaron Miles. What is he doing here? Clock cleaner to the champion. Parker sprawled out outside in the crowd. Aaron Miles back in the RWR, and he just attacked the television champion. I don't think that was in Parker's history book. Oh man. What a hell of a start to Snowbrawl, folks. 2 new champions, a return. And coming up next, Max Height looking to collect another nickname.
Making his way to the ring, he is the nickname collector, Max Height.
Sky's the limit. He collected his first or second nickname. That is Purge Mode. He is Marvelous Purge Mode. Max Height. He's looking to pick up the scraps from Sky's the limit and try to steal. Yeah, there it is. Marvelous. I forgot King of the Multiverse. Marvelous King of the Multiverse Purge Mode. Max Height looking to collect his 4th nickname here tonight. Looking to pick up the scraps left behind of Johnny Cobra. Of course, we'll get into what happened to him at Sky's the Limit later on, but it doesn't surprise me that Height looking to get himself a free nickname here tonight. Here comes what's left of John Cobra.
From Reseda, California, the Karate Commander, Johnny Cobra.
Here's what's left of John Cobra. And you heard it in the introduction, the Karate Commander. Guess that's the name that's up for grabs here in this one. Oh, these guys again? But how much of Cobra is even there, considering... What is that? Mr. Miyagi? Stop making me like you, Cobra. There's the Cobra. Spirit of the Cobra was left in a heap by Jarek Vanders. That Sky's the limit. Until the ultimate return from Martin Starr. Of course, we'll see those two go at it later tonight, but Cobra just taken to the woodshed by Vanders. Inside the ring, on the ramp, and even outside in the parking lot. Backstage, so he's had a little bit of time to recover, but we'll see just how much has he recovered. Right, with the spinning neck breaker there. Nice takedown from Cobra. It's been an interesting season for Heidi's. Oh, hold on. Screw that. Later tonight, the man, the myth, the legend, Johnny Motherfucker. We paid the legendary price again, and he will be in action later tonight. Hell yeah. I salute you, sir. We'll get back to this non-Johnny Motherfucker match. Like I said, Height was in a couple of contendership matches. And, of course, Mystery or Lethal Lottery, but really took until the third show, Sky's the Limit, to actually start focusing on his nickname collecting. And like I said, he took Purge Mode from Adam Shaw at the last show, so hoping to become the Karate Commander here tonight as well. You got to think how many nicknames will be enough nicknames for this man until maybe he'll start wanting to become a gold collector as well as a nickname collector. As Height makes his way to the top. sizing up Cobra. Nobody home. Cobra sidesteps it, but off the top rope with the nice little audible there. Taking out Cobra. It has been all Max Heido though. Cobra trying to fight back, kick blocked. And down once again. Looks like Cobra's certainly not at 100% in this match. Height taking advantage of that too. No. Cobra's certainly getting a lot more airtime this season than usual, but certainly not what he's been looking for, but he rolls out of the way. Height, nobody home on the beansault. Now again, springboard up Brett's rope. The springboard 450 connects though. And now heading to the top. Could be looking for a normal 450. No, the knees connecting. Master of the 450, the OG nickname. But Height right back up into the high bottom. Out of nowhere, the cover. 1, 2. No! Cobra kicks out at 2. Height beside himself. He thought he had himself another nickname. Not quite yet. Now going to the top. 450 lands this time. The Master connects. The cover. 1, 2. That is enough. Max Height has another nickname. Just like that.
Your winner, the king of the wrestlers, Marvelous Purge Mode Max Karate Commander Height!
Poor ring announcer is just going to get longer and longer as it goes, but another nickname for Max Height here tonight, defeating John Cobra. Certainly not 100%, but he got the job done regardless. And now we move into our first women's match of the night, 6-woman tornado tag. Certainly a collective group of women here. You got to think, winner of this match should certainly have some sort of championship endeavors connected with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the seductress Bella Angel.
Leading out the first team, Bella Angel. It'll be Bella Angel, Lily Thatcher, and Amanda Spade taking on the team of Dallas Carino, Jennifer Jett, Ellie Richardson. So every single woman in this match a former champion. So we'll see which one can take that next step to get back in the title picture here tonight.
From Richmond, Virginia, representing the Second Chance, this is the Scarlet Siren, Lily Thatcher.
Chance, of course, big win for Josh Wolf. Sky's the limit, winning the Revolution title. Can they add another piece of gold to the group? Win here would certainly go a long way. Of course, you saw earlier tonight our 2 women's title matches. still to come. Ward, of course, called out the other Australian in the company, Olivia Taylor, after beating Jennifer Jett, looking to become the ultimate Australian in the company. And Hikaru calling out Jenna Reed, hoping to make her tap out.
Representing Torment, she is the Queen of Spades, Amanda Spade.
Much like she did to this woman, Amanda Spade.
Call me daddy, call me baby, call me friend, or call me fool.
Spade, the former women's Revolution champion, before dropping it to Hikaru Hime at Lethal Lottery.
Creeper, call me creature, call me
And
anytime.
especially with
'Cause my blood is
Jack
made
Johnson
of
winning the
whiskey,
men's
so
golden
you
ticket.
can't come get drunk on me. I don't
She's
wanna
hoping
be
she can
you,
carry
you
her
don't
weight
wanna
and
be
bring
me.
her
I don't
title
wanna
back
be
to
you,
her,
you don't wanna be
back
me.
to the
I don't
tournament
wanna
ranks
be
with
you, you don't wanna be
Jack
me.
Johnson
I
being
don't
able to call
wanna
his
be
shot
you.
whenever he wants to.
Call me in the morning, sticking your thumb in.
But they're going to face a very tough trio coming up here.
From Auckland, New Zealand, this is Dallas Carino.
Cashed in her golden ticket, won the women's title, ultimately dethroned at Sky's the Limit by Adeline Ward, who's essentially playing with house money. But it's going to be kind of an awkward pairing here because Carino did cash in on Jennifer Jett to win the title, who was facing Ellie Richardson in that match as well. And she faced Jett on our last show, and they're going to have to team up here.
From Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Ellie Richardson.
Then there's Ellie, former Women's Revolution champion. She had a crack at both women's titles already this season, but fell short both times. So what does she need to do to get over that proverbial hump? Seems like she's hitting some sort of a glass ceiling. Will a win here with some unlikely allies be what Mrs. Batista needs?
From Brisbane, Australia, the Auspicker, Jennifer Jett.
Of course, like I said, this woman, former women's champion, got cashed in on by Carino and was a favorite heading into Sky's the Limit to regain her belt, but was shocked by fellow countrywoman Adeline Ward, claimed by beating Jett that she is the best that Australia has to offer. Of course, she could prove her point by defeating Olivia Taylor later tonight. But there we go, 6-woman tornado tag team match underway. And like I said, you got to think the winning team would certainly have their say in any future upcoming championship matches. This one's going to get a little wild, so I don't know how well I'm going to keep up here. Lily, nice Alabama slammer to Carino. I do believe this match is one fall to a finish, no elimination, so it could be one hell of a war. You got to think, both champions preparing for tonight, but certainly got to be keeping their eye on this match as well, you got to think. At least I would be keeping an eye on this match. Karina and Lily taking it to the outside. Cover from Ellie. Oh, Bella Angel. Nice reverse DDT on Jet. They're saying Ellie with the cover on Spade. No dice. All 6 of these women former champions. I believe Lily Thatcher the furthest removed from her championship reign. And as I said earlier, with her husband as the Revolution champion, gotta thank her. Thirst for championship gold has just grown within her. The Spanish announce table cleared right beside me. That may not be a good sign. All-out chaos inside of the ring so far, and you got Carino and Lily just going at it on the outside. Spade in the corner. Look at the strength from Lily on the outside, though, right in front of me. Picking up Carino with ease, slamming her down. Bella just taking it to Jet. Seems like one team has a little bit of advantage thus far in this matchup, but Ellie trying to steal one for her team. Not quite yet. Probably the only member of her team having any sort of success. Lighting just going crazy here for this one. Weird shadows going on. Oh God, I believe Ellie just bounced off those steel stairs. Good grief. Oh, big slam there as well. I believe that was Bella on Jet, still just going after it. Bella heading to the top. What's she looking to do? She's gonna fly nobody home. Jet able to get out of the way. It's Bella the one crashing and burning into the steel stairs. Those icy stairs. On one side of the ring, it's Lily going after Carino. Carino able to fight out. Kind of a role reversal here, as Carino and Lily are now inside the ring, and Bella, Jet, Spade, Ellie on the outside, but still keeping the same dance partners, interestingly enough. Corner. Purchase her up, not quite sure what she's looking to do. Ellie into the stairs again. Carino fighting out of whatever predicament Lily was setting her up in. Nice suplex. As Jet taking it to Bella on the outside. And coming up next, folks, 4-way tag team match for the tag team titles. Lunar Express, the new champs, issued an open challenge to any team that was not involved in the contendership tournament at Sky's the Limit, and 3 teams have answered. They will get their shots at the gold coming up next. Now back to this tag team match, 2 count from Carino and Lily. Ellie's just done on the outside thanks to Amanda Spade. On Lily has Carino up into Heartache. Oh God, Ellie! Oh my God, bouncing off the top rope, risking it all, taking out Spade. Lily gets the 2 count, but holy shit, the red apple just flew Thatcher, end of heartache again on Carino. Can she steal the win for her team? Everyone else on the outside, the cover, 1, 2. No, Carino kicking out at 2. Jet had to take a detour because of red shoes, but ended up not being a problem. Thatcher and Carino having themselves one hell of a match as the other 4 women are just obliterating each other on the outside. As it seems like they finally traded dance partners as well. Carino, high fly flow from the top. Now she's the one sizing up Lily. The kick, the arms, up and down. The cover, 1, 2. No, Lily barely kicking out at 2. Gets hit for her troubles from Spade. Seems like they will be finally trading partners as well. Ellie and Bella on the outside. They sure have some history with each other, that's for damn sure. Jet going for the cover on Lily, broken up by Spade, who was going after Carino, but now going right back after Jet. Look at the strength. Not just a submission magician, that's for damn sure. Cover from Spade now, 1, 2, no. Ellie came in for the save, but I think Jet said, I got this, and kicked out. Goye from Spade. Jet, backbreaker, going for the cover. Spade, knee, based knee, kick out from Carino. 1, break up by Ellie, and all 6 women back into the ring. What a war this has been from all 6 of these women. Fighting for positioning, fighting for contendership, fighting for pride. As Jet's at the top now, looking to fly. Oh my God! She just did a shooting star press. The cover. No! Spade kicks out at 2. Holy shit. What the fuck? Apple core connecting on Bella. Decides not to go for the cover because Red Shoes was grossly out of position. May ultimately cost her team the match. Nice slam down there from Spade. 2. No, Jet kicks out at 2. Bella looking for the seductress DDT. Gets blocked. Carino sending Spade to the outside, clearing the ring up a little bit. Lily and Bella just double teaming Ellie there. As Jet slow to recover, she finally does. Ellie. Quick cover, Red Shoes taking forever to get there. Broken up by Spade. May have had her if it didn't take him so long to find an opening to cover. Spade with a nice German. Carino taken down. Bella and Lily going after Jet there. Those are your 3 pairings. Red Shoes doesn't really know what to do at this point. Who does he target? So much carnage and chaos in this one. So much so, it's got our first 5-star rating of the night. Congratulations, ladies. Spade covering Ellie, 2. No, man. Barely kicking out. Lily parading around Jet. What's she looking to do? can't find an opening to do anything with her with. And Jet trying to fight out of it. Ultimately can't, get snake-eyed into the corner. Stomping a mud hole dry. Hold on, Spade, nice DDT, taking down Ellie. Carino just stomping away on Bella Angel. Hold on, Jet with the cover on Lily. 2. No, not quite sure what she did, but it was only a 2 count. Ellie laying the knees into Spade. Jet, nice neck breaker. Again going for the cover. Red Shoes right there though, 2. No. Bella trying to drag Carino around. Going into the figure 4, she gets it in. Poison Rana from Ellie to Spade. Figure 4 in. Ellie going for the pin, but Red Shoes looking at the submission. Jet breaks it up. Yells at Red Shoes, there's a pin going on. Cover 1, 2. No. Took too long. Spade finally able to escape. Oh man. May have just cost them this match again. Backstabber from Carino onto Lily. Broken up by Bella. Hold on. Ellie with the cover. I don't think anyone noticed, but Spade kicked out at 2. Oh, man, folks. What a sprint this has been. Jet to the top line forearm landing. Carino sizing up Lily. Oh, hold on. Apparently there's rope breaks in this match. All right. Red Shoes is kind of doing that last show too. Tiger driver from Carino. Cover 2. And she got her. Carino gets Lily Thatcher with the Tiger driver, and that does it. Big win for the former champion.
The winners of the match, the team of Ellie Richardson, Jennifer Jets, and Dallas Carino.
Carino getting the win, kind of getting back some of her mojo that she lost at the last show, dropping the belt. And just like that, these 3 women certainly positioning themselves back into the title picture. A lot of unfinished business between these 3 in those 2 championships. We'll see what gives on the next show, but an impressive win for those 3 women in that war. Hell of a match, good grief. But as you saw in the graphic, coming up next, the first title defense from the Lunar Express. They issued the open challenge, and it's going to be a 4-way for the belts. They'll take on Dominion, they'll take on the Emerald City Saints, and the newly signed team of Linton My Ass and Davey Rogers, the Fucked Fuckers.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the RWR Tag Team Championships. In the honor of Dominion, JT Hall and Charlie Harris.
Had to wait for the drop there. But the former one-night stand, they turned their back on Linton My Ass and joined Chris Jones and Dominion. Certainly a new attitude for the formerly fun-loving and carefree lads. Turning into more of a monstrous duo. They turned on Linton at Lethal Lottery, and then sky's the limit. Them and Fuller fell to Jake, Davey, and Linton. which, well, we're going to have the champs come out second. Why not? There they come with the titles.
Coming down to the ring, they are your RWR World Tag Team Champions, Grant Ethics and Ethan Hale, the Lunar Express.
Oh, those belts look great on them. Hell yeah. What a win for them at Sky's the Limit. Went through the ringer in the contendership tournament. Won the qualifying match, won the finals against Razor Insane, and then upset the dominant champions, Cardi and Cola, to win their first titles, making Willie proud. Not here tonight because of the stipulation, but certainly made him proud. Oh, here we go. Possibly some unfinished business between the former One Night Stand members.
He's one half of the Fat Blackers, Linton.
It was after that match at Sky's the Limit. Linton and Davey, they found some chemistry between each other and they registered themselves as a tag team, becoming the Fuckfuckers. And we'll see how they fare as a unit in this matchup, immediately getting a shot at the title, mostly due to schematics. They obviously weren't involved in that tournament, so... Oh my God.
He's the other half of the Fuckfuckers, Davey Rogers.
Oh no, he's even got the Fuckfucker attire. The tentacle onesie. Jesus Christ, what a turn this man made here in season 5. But maybe he'll find his way with Linton as the Fuckfuckers. Not only beat up Dominion again, but find themselves some tag team gold. Probably the unlikeliest champions ever if they were to do so. And here comes Morbius and Black Adam.
On their way to the ring, the team of Jimmy Crew and Leon Moore, the Emerald City Saints.
They debuted at Lethal Lottery, somehow got the draw together, and debuted as the Emerald City Saints. And then were victorious at Sky's the Limit, closing some old wounds against Corden Ganea and BDT following that Lethal Lottery match. And now, Cruz, the former United States champion, and more get a shot at the gold here tonight. Why did the champs come out second? Here we go. 4-way tag team match. This is what the champs wanted, and this is what the champs are getting. God, I hope this is eliminations. Jeez, it's not. Good grief. But hey, this is the type of match that Lunar Express won to move on in the contendership tournament at Sky's the Limit. So if they have any sort of advantage here, it's that. They know how to win in this type of match. Poor Red Shoes went from that women's six-woman tornado match to this. Linton and Essex on the outside alongside Cruz. Oh, he's heading back in the ring, never mind. Cruz going out to JT Hall. Harris and Moore going at it, and Davey and Hale going at it. You thought you wanted me to keep up the last match. You're joking if you think I'm keeping up with this one. Definitely going to be picking my spots for this one. Monkey flip from Davey there. Oh, God, the springboard off of Brett's turnbuckle. I just don't know what to think of the fuckers. What a interesting pairing. Probably two polar opposites that are probably more alike than anyone could realize. I'm thinking, oh my God, Davey! I think in another universe he could have been an honorary member of One Night Stand. But for whatever reason, fate had them team up thanks to Dominion. Jones going after Jake and Davey, and Colin Harris going after Linton, and fate brought them together, and they're just like two peas in a pod. Or two tentacles in a bag. What I'm saying is they're the least established team of this pairing. I was going to say Emerald City Saints are close, but those two have been friends for quite some time, just haven't had the chance to team up, inside of the ring. Lunar Express have been together forever, and of course One Night Dominion, as One Night Stand have been together forever. You certainly got to think experience on their side, especially for Harrison Hall. I believe this is their first ever shot at the tag titles. Could be wrong, but they're an RWR OG, and they have yet to taste RWR Gold. This could be their moment here tonight. And it could be thanks to the change in attitude from Chris Jones. Hold on, Davey, the 69 lock. The cock lock locked in on Ethan Hale. Can Hale escape? Can he avoid Davey's massive schlong in or around his face? Hold on, Hall just been eliminated by Cruz. Another cover, 1, 2, no. Another cover, no. Cruz had the big underdog run as United States champion, doing it again, eliminating the big man of the match, Hall. And I don't even think Harris realizes that Hall is eliminated. And just what I was saying, they waited so long for this shot. Hall already gone. Thanks to Jimmy Cruz, the ultimate underdog. Still has that in him. And Dominion, short-handed, and I think the biggest story, thank God this is elimination. But Harris, I think, needs to stay on the outside, play it safe for a little bit. Let the crowd thin a little bit. That's exactly what he's doing. Leaving all the bright colors inside of the ring. Leaving Essex as the new big man of the match. Davey just driving his ass into his face. The ultimate definition of a fucked fucker. I mean, you saw the lineup of our rosters. So who is the fucked fucker? Davey the clear number 1, and honestly Linton would be number 2. The cover on the champion, no. The cover on the other champion, no. Cruz, Davey trying to eliminate the champs. Uh-oh, Davey again with the cock lock. He's got it locked in. Cock lock on Essex. Can he escape? Hale trying to escape Cruz. Essex struggling, but he's alive just barely. He runs over Davey for his troubles. Almost lost both champions right then and there. He wanted the stipulation and almost cost him. The cover, 2, no. 2 count on Rogers. It's Cruz, Rogers, and Essex in the ring. There goes Essex. And now everyone's outside of the ring except for Davey. Moore and Harrison have been going at it for quite some time, which honestly benefits Dominion more than anything because he hasn't been in the ring in quite some time to risk elimination. Everyone now on the outside. Oh, here comes Harris, and oh, he was going after Davey, and Davey saying, hey, I'm right here, brother. Oh God, Harris bouncing off the LED post. Guys can't quite choose who they want to take on. So you've got Davey and Cruz, Essex and Harris, and then Linton and Moore, and it looks like Lunar Express are both going after Harris, trying to make the ultimate elimination there. Hold on, Moore in the ring with Linton. Nice spinning neck breaker. Into the sliding DDT right on top of the bag. Lock out him now, heading to the top rope. What's he looking to do? How about a twisted corkscrew moonsault, the cover on Linton, 1, 2, no, Linton kicks out at 2. Look how Hale inside the ring now. Moore looking to crown, one of them missed. Uh-oh, oh God. Twisty moonsault blocked, but the big boy senton connects. One half of the 2-post massacre lands, cover 2. And Linton, unfortunately eliminated from this matchup, leaving the fucker shorthanded, but Moore, the neck breaker on Hale. Can he eliminate one of the champions? Well, he threw him out of the Rumble. How about that? Linton gone, leaving Davey shorthanded as Essex clears the Spanish announce table. Why not? Cruz, Essex, Harris in the ring now. Oh, nice atomic drop from Harris. So it looks like him and Cruz teaming up on the champion. They realized they want to get anywhere in this match, they gotta eliminate the champs. A rare union between those two. Trying to do just that. Essex trying to fight back. Meanwhile, it's Davey Moore going after Hale on the outside. He's trying to Knacker trying to fight his way out of a double team. Two different stories, two of the same idea really. Cruz getting covered, hold on, 1, 2, no, only a 2 count, didn't quite see what happened, but Cruz kicked out at 2 regardless. Now it looks like it's Cruz and Essex going after Harris now. All 3 men down. Outside Moore is just watching Davey going after Hale. Now everyone to the outside but Cruz. Racking up the double damage points. Unsurprisingly, another 5-star match. Greg the Ring Boy. Certainly generous here tonight with his stars. Greg's having a good time. I'm having a good time. Hope you're all having a good time here at Snowbrawl. So far, tag titles on the line here tonight. Lunar Express trying to get the job done here, much like they did at Sky's the Limit. Oh God, Essex bouncing off the post. But Hale was just kind of recovering until Moore came in. He ran right back out into the waiting arms of Davey, but it looks like he's using that to recover a little bit. Down to our final 6. Dominion lost JT Hall. Then the Fuckers lost Linton. Are 2 casualties thus far in this matchup. Hale and Harris said, "Come at me, Harris." Harris said no. Davey said yes. The balls of Davey Rogers. Big, massive grapefruits. Big watermelons. From the top, flying headbutt lands on Davey. The cover from the champion. 1, 2. No, Davey kicks out at 2. Double damage Fiesta on the outside. Not quite enough, but Hale sizing him up. But Davey with the block. Punching away at the rat face. Going on Hale again. Reverse body slam. Davey with the block again. Not quite sure what Hale's trying to accomplish with backbreaker. Gets it done. To the top. Hale, big avalanche, big boy senton connecting. Onto Davey, the cover 2. The Fuckers have been eliminated. Davey, the 3rd casualty of the match. We are down to 3 teams. Unfortunately for the debut of the Fuckers, not quite yet. We had the first team gone, but like I said, they were the least experienced team in this matchup. We're down to 5. Hold on. Essex down. What's Cruz trying to do? Looking for the cruise missile. No, nobody home. Essex stepped out of the way. May have just saved his titles for his team. He's looking for that neck breaker. No. Instead, gonna hit him with the triple rainmaker. Broken cover. 1, 2. He got him. Triple rainmaker takes out Jimmy Cruz. The big upset. We're down to 4, and the champs are the only full team intact. And now, Essex, the neck breaker on Harris. He's been surviving this entire time, and his time may have just run out. The cover 2. No, Harris kicks out at 2. Essentially turning into an impromptu tag match. The Lunar Express versus Moore and Harris. Moore, the corkscrew moonsault, cover 2. No, Hale kicks out at 2. As you saw in our graphic, coming up next, United States title, Max Silverstein answering the open challenge of Gary Richards. For the United States title, beansault from Leon Moore. Like I said, Moore and Harris being forced to work together here to try to eliminate the champs. Harris slamming down Hale. Sure don't have the chemistry, but they're just trying to take the champ down. Twisting neck breaker. But Hale blocking Harris into the dragon screw. Of course, the winner of this match as well will have to take on Razor Sharp and Justin Sane at our next event, named to be determined. After winning the Snowside Battle Royal, Razor avoiding the yellow snow cone, getting his team a tag title shot, which apparently is now called Guys Being Dudes, with the mystery third man. Hale with the cover, only a 2 points. Harris, again that unique slam. Hold on, Blue Thunder Bomb from Hale. I think Hale's getting the count. No, only a 2 count. Essex able to kick out in the downtime. Harris gonna go for it once again. Hold on, another Blue Thunder Bomb. Trying to steal Harris's thunder, and he gets Leon Moore. Just like that. The Emerald City Saints have been eliminated, and we're down to the final 3, and it is a 2-on-1 handicap match between the Lunar Express and Charlie Harris of Dominion. He has survived this entire match, seeing his partner being the first one gone, but I think his luck may have just ran out because it is an essential handicap match. Avalanche Big Boy Senton from Hale. The cover, 1, 2. That is it. The Lunar Express, with no casualties, have retained the tag team titles in impressive fashion.
Your winners and still RWR World Tag Team Champions, the Lunar Express.
Hell of a win for these guys. What an impressive victory. And they'll get their rematch against Razor and Sane at our next event for the gold. But for now, the champs celebrate. They wanted this match, they got it, and they swept the field. What a dominant win for the champs here tonight. Very impressive effort. Coming up next, folks, Gary Richards. He asked for this match. Max Silverstein gladly accepted with the way he's been acting lately. Does Gary have something up his sleeve, or did he just sign his own death wish? We'll find out coming up next.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the United States Championship.
Wait a minute, what the hell is this? Gary Richards in a goddamn tank! Oh my god! Gary has come here to fight, folks! It is war for the United States Championship! I think I heard some chants of Gary's gonna kill you. Max Silverstein may not know what he just signed up for. Gary going all in here tonight. Where do you find a miniature tank like that? How did Gary bring it here? How has nobody seen this until right now? These are life's mysteries. Adjusting his headset. I've never seen Gary like this before, folks. I'm speechless. Here comes the champion. You know, his attitude certainly shifting over these past few shows after winning the United States Championship back in Supernova 4. Silverstein electing to inflict punishment and pain upon his opponents, even, you know, more so than he really should be. So showing a more angry, twisted side of himself. You know, one that we haven't seen, you know, since the man wore the color red, if I may say so myself. He just walk into a trap. Gary Richards in his fucking tank. Gary called him out. And sky's the limit. After Silverstein issued an open challenge on that show, it's the challenger issuing the open challenge. We go down the ringside for introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger.
From Columbia, South Carolina, your actual role model, Gary Richards. Introducing the champion.
Now residing in Nashville, Tennessee, the RWR United States Champion, Max Silverstein.
Red shoes holding the belt up high. Silverstein. You would think he didn't give it away for the last time, but stranger things have happened, folks. And like I said, Gary looks like he's all in tonight. He issued the challenge. What's his plan? We're underway. Gary swinging right off the bat. Look at that. Sending the champion staggering. Silverstein with the bridge. One count there. Silverstein got to not get too cute in this match. If he wants to win, he needs to get the job done immediately. But he gets cute there with the lion salt, trying to mock the Richards brothers. Misses, but he connects with the DDT. Kick there, as expected. Oh, Gary, though, trying to fight back. Knee to the face. Gary going for the cover. Quick 2 count. Oh, we're doing that, huh? Well, Gary, no stranger to title matches. He had a shot at the Intercontinental Championship last season. Some time ago, but he did fall short in the effort. But he saw what it took to get the job done there. Will he use that experience here tonight? FBB salt, courtesy of his brother Brandon, but you can see Silverstein scooching himself out of the way. Stiff kicks, sending the champion back again, dropping the fist. Gary a little unsure what to do with himself, and yeah, that cost him. Champion back on the offensive. Takedown and punch from Richards. It's really just a barrage of strikes and kicks from the challenger. This seems to be the game plan. Keep the foot on the pedal, just dropping that that fist over and over. Here comes the champ again, fighting back. Oh, flipped over. Silverstein ducks off the ropes, and there's the clothesline. Champion rolling. Gary trying to fight back to no avail. Wade ducks the kick. Elbow. Silverstein with the kick of his own. Trips him up. What's Gary looking to do here? He's got to do a big move at some point. Going to go for the cover instead. 1, 2, no. A lot of strikes and barrages, but he's got to go for the home run at some point. Stiff shot. Uh-oh. Oh, Silverstein. Silver spiral out of nowhere. Is that going to be all she wrote for Gary? In the corner, though, may benefit him more than anything. Slow to cover. Silverstein taking his sweet dear time. And Gary kicks out at 2. Silverstein's cockiness costing him once again. Took his sweet dear time to set him up for the pin. But it may not matter. There is the crossface. Gary nowhere to go. Silverstein doesn't really seem he has it locked in fully. Seems like he's kind of half-assing it, and Gary able to get out. You see, Silverstein not really trying. With the Northern Lights, just seems to be toying with Gary more than anything. Not taking this match seriously whatsoever. Gary, though, springboard off the Brett's rope, takes down Silverstein. Hold on, what's this? Oh, setting him up for the motorcycle mama. Stretching the back. Richards again looking for the motorcycle mama. 2 for 2. He's got it locked in again. Has to break it because of the ropes. Uh-oh. Is he tuning up the band? Is it time for sweet shin music? Into the DDT. Silverstein knocked out cold. Gary quick on the pin. No fucking around. The cover. 1, 2. Oh, Silverstein kicked out at 2. Oh, man. That could have been it. Crowd loving this one. It's a hell of a fight. Oh, FPV Salt lands this time to Silverstein. Not going to mess around now. Cover 2. No, Gary kicks out at 2. I think Silverstein may have learned his lesson. As he's setting Gary up quickly, looking at the silver spiral. Trying to, no, Gary fighting out of it, not letting Silverstein get him in position. Hold on, the kick. Oh, the Yoshitani out of nowhere. The cover. Oh my God, the Yoshitani out of nowhere. Only the 2 count in the middle of the ring. Silverstein set in the corner now. Gary, uh-oh. Is it time for a violence party? It is. Stomps, kicks, and punches and forearms. Did he knock Silverstein out again? The cover. 1, 2. Oh, what? What?
Your winner and new RWR United States Champion, Gary Richards.
He did it! Gary Richards! By the grace of God himself, Oh, there's the wacky wave and inflatable arm flailing 2 men. Yeah, Gary fucking Richards is the United States champion. He upsets Silverstein. Oh my God. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say, folks. I'm stunned. Quite possibly the greatest upset in RWR history. We got to go to the back. And there's Cole Rayner and Danny Richardson. Unlikely allies here tonight, but they've come to some sort of an agreement here. Coming on later on tonight. Did Cole finally find some backup? Coming up next, tag team action. Both these teams have been in futility. Might as well face each other to get someone out of the slump.
On their way to the ring, the team of Jay Wilson and Levi Kelp, the Bar Breakers.
Like I said, it has not been the best of starts this season for either of these teams. My memory serves me well, the Bar Breakers and H to Pain were the first two eliminated in the tournament last show. They've been doing so poorly they weren't even included in the Snowside Battle Royal. Instead, choosing to face each other because somebody's got to get out of the slump, folks. Might as well be against one another. Who will break their funk?
I'm so good at rap, it's not even fair. You know my shit bangs, I ain't talking about hair. Come on. Three smoking hot chicks and a couple of beers.
On their way to the ring, Johnny Draco and Kurt Wagner, the Agents of Pain.
And you gotta think this slump is certainly affecting these guys more than I would say Bar Breakers. Bar Breakers certainly a valid team within themselves, but these guys are former tag team champions. They had their flowers at Supernova 3, if you remember, but since the breakup of the Agents of Pain, it's just been these two, and really just haven't found their footing here this season thus far, with it only being these two. One win here, like I said, could break the slump of either one of these teams. So here we go. And, pardon me, but I'm still trying to recover from that last match. I mean, good grief. I can't believe Gary Richards just upset Max Overstein for the United States Championship. Coming up next, another title match, Women's Revolution title. Jenna Reed taking on Akara Hime. Two submission specialists going at it. I'm trying to focus on this match, folks, and I really am. It's just Gary Richards, the champ. I'm hearing Silverstein is throwing everything around, backstage. He is visibly upset with what happened, and rightfully so, but kind of his own fault. He was the one that was screwing around during the match, not taking Gary seriously. Gary's the one that made it happen. Speaking of making it happen, so far the Agents of Pain trying to make it happen against the Bar Breakers here. Trying to break their slump. As are. Nice power slam there. As are the Bar Breakers. Cover one. What a hell of a show here, and we're still only in the first half. I mean, geez, just insane. Insane show. About as insane as seeing snowfall in April. Wink, wink. Jay Wilson now. Obviously heavy hearts with him due to recent events that have happened with a close friend of his, Jay Briscoe, rest in peace. Maybe that'll lead the Barbreakers to victory here. Wilson setting up Draco to no avail, no at home. Wagner taking it to Kalb over in the opposite corner. Oh my God, lifting the big man up, flipping him over. Maybe the former champs that get back on track here. They're certainly in full control. The cover from Wagner, 1, 2. No, 2 count broken up by Wilson. Seems to be carrying the load for the most part for the Barbreakers. Super kick blocked. And taken down. Draco just toying with the big man. I'm not saying the winner of this match is immediately going to thrust themselves. Hold on, submission and a pin. Both broken up. Oh God, beansault from the top from Wagner. He goes for the cover now. Only one count. I'm not saying the winner of this match can immediately thrust up the tag rankings. There's certainly plenty of teams ahead of them, but A, they won't be in last place, and B, maybe it'll be that spark they need to get going. Speaking of spark needed to get going, here come the Barbreakers in control now. Levy Kalb. Knees to the side into the power slam on Draco. Draco with the reverse DDT. Wilson with the knees to the stomach. Ground and pound on Wagner, but Draco unworried. Rolling over Kalb with the half box and grab with the big man in the ropes. Wagner blocking Wilson. Hold on, and anybody could do a Russian leg sweep, but Draco with the cover. I don't think Wilson knows, but Kalb barely kicks out at 2. Oh man, I don't think Wilson knew what was going on. But big man found a way to escape. 2 training dance partners now. Wilson really just shouldering the load for the Barbreakers here tonight. Hold on, Wilson going to the top. What's he looking to do here? Oh, Tennessee jam right to the back of Draco's head. I don't even know if he's ever been to Tennessee. Oh. Hook in the arms. Could it be? Jay Driller connecting in tribute. What a fitting end this would be. 1, 2. Yes, it is. Kalb with the defense on Wagner, and it is the Barbreakers who break the funk. Thanks to an old friend.
The winners of the match, the Barbreakers.
Well, I'd certainly chalk this one up as an upset, defeating the former champs, breaking out of their slump, ages of pain. I don't know what to tell you guys. But the Barbreakers picking up the crucial win here. In the somebody must-win match, somebody did win. That is the Barbreakers, folks. Big win for them. Congratulations. Maybe, just maybe, starting to put the tag division on notice. All right, folks, coming up next, another title opportunity here for a very unlikely opponent. Karuhime's been tapping out everyone in sight, and she has called out MMA specialist Jenna Reed. She wants to make her tap out too, folks.
This contest is for the RWR Women's Revolution Championship.
Jenna has had a pretty good season thus far. Hasn't quite finished a match with the win, but certainly placed in a lot of matches. She find the magic once again here tonight and walk away with the first piece of RWR gold. Says she's had a couple of second place finishes in some of the multi-women matches she's been a part of, but unfortunately for her, hasn't actually picked up the W, but her good showing her good showing has caught the eye of the champion Hikaru, who wants to make her next victim. Much like the United States Championship match, is the champion underestimating the challenger here. Champion. No buddy business here tonight, just strictly business for Hikaru Hime. Is there a plan for her here tonight? She said she wanted to make Jenna her next victim. She wanted to make her tap out, and that's what she's been doing to everyone. Will she be doing that here tonight to Jenna Reed? About Women's Revolution title on the line. Go to the ring for introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger,
Jenna Reed.
Introducing the champion from Akihabara, Japan. This is the ring general and the RWR Women's Revolution champion, Hikaru Hime.
Is she handing over the belt over for the last time? I mean, tag champs have retained tonight, but that's it thus far. Here we go. Can Jenna score the upset here, or is Hikaru going to add another notch to her belt? Of course, you got to think 3 women who are watching this match closely, as well as the other women's title match here tonight. The winners of that 6-woman tag match: Dallas Carino, Jennifer Jett, Ellie Richardson. Would one of them think that they could be the one to dethrone Hikaru, who's just been honestly just unstoppable since her return to RWR when she came back at Mystery Vortex. Oh my God, springboard poison Rana. But Jenna right back to it. Nice power bomb, using her size to her advantage in this matchup. That's the one thing anyone has when they face Hikaru. They're going to have the size and power advantage, but it's Hikaru's speed, Hikaru's quickness, and her just being able to, just her slippery offense that gets her where she wants to go. Jenna pounding away, going to go for the quick cover on Hikaru, but she's able to get the ropes. kick, springboard, looking for the springboard enziguri, nobody home. And again, Jenna just using her power to her advantage, controlling the champion with a trio. Clotheslines, taking the champion down. Oh God, what a kick. Jenna though herself, nice DDT. And again, just kicking away the undisciplined street fighting style of Jenna Reed. Working to her advantage here. Thus far in this matchup. Oh man, what a slam there. Jenna again. Snake eyes into the corner. Karu's so short she fell to the second turnbuckle. But the champ still trying to fight back. Nice belly-to-belly suplex. Springboard enziguri, nobody home. Jenna able to duck. Uh-oh, hold on, rope hung. What's she looking to do? Just slams her down. Again, just showing off her power. That's what you do. Jenna going into the submission game with that modified armbar over Karu's head. But she's able to slip out. That's what she does, but enziguri puts her back down to the mat. Good showing here early on from Jenna Reed. But that has been her MO this season. Very good showing, but just can't finish the job, can't get the job done. Huge Uranagi, can she get the job done here tonight? Oh, Karu springboard, but couldn't twist in the air to get her. And that puts the challenger back on top again. Chop block in front of the knee. But Karu again just rolls right into it. That's just how elusive the champion is. And uh-oh. Rolling Jen up into a pretzel. That's not good. She has nowhere to go. Swift kick in her ass. Champion showing why she is the Women's Revolution champion. Couple of uppercuts. And just like that, Hikaru just turning the match on a dime. Stomping away at the challenger. Oh man, just wrenching her arm back. Jeez. Jenna not going to take it lightly, but again the elusiveness. Just two women playing their strengths back and forth to each other. Kind of like a tug of war where there's just really hasn't been any budging thus far. And again, Hikaru working on the arm. Hold on, trying to set her up into the triangle hold. She has it locked in, blocking the ropes as well. Is Hikaru going to make Jenna Reed tap out like she promised? Not quite yet. Power game still there for the challenger, although you can see not quite as much oomph on that power bomb as she would like, but it's able to break the hold regardless. But the champion maintaining control. Hold on, flipping out of the side slam. Jenna. Nice power bomb there. To the butterfly. And Now Karu with a butterfly of her own, just trading blows back and forth. Now Karu in the corner, what's she looking to do here? Oh, Jenna down to the knee, looking for that buzzsaw kick. Winds up, and there it is. Buzzsaw kick connecting. The cover, 1, 2, no. Jenna kicking out at 2. Uh-oh, a little bit of elusiveness from the challenger here. Slipping out of a hold. Stalling suplex, putting the power to good use still. She still has some. Look at that. Impressive stalling suplex. Jenna, now she goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man, that was close, but only a 2 count. Uh-oh. What's Jenna looking to do here? Has wrist control, no dice. Springboard, Enziguri connecting again. Cover, only gets 2. Changing to the top now. Diving foot stomp, nobody home. Reed looking for that clothesline, nobody there. Anybody can do a Russian leg sweep. But again, there just seems to be an answer for everything from both competitors. It's almost like a mirror match. It's impressive. Diving knee drop, not even close. Miscalculated that one. Oh wow! Jenna Reed thrown over the top rope. Karu the ground and pound on the outside for the double damage. Up and no, nice arm drag. Did you hear that thud? Holy shit. Some shadow box in the boot there. But Jenna's got to know you can't win the title on a count out. 10 count, 20 count, doesn't matter. You can't win it. And so she heads back out, racking up some double damage of her own. Oh, God, throwing her right into the stairs. Oh, man. Jenna with the crossface now on the outside. It's not going to count, but can she get the visual tap out on the champion? No, she cannot. Wow. Holy shit! Springboard from the top, taking out a Karu from behind. She had no idea it was coming. Holy shit! What a risk from the challenger to risk it all there. And Karu right back, reverse suplex. May have just woken a Karu up more than anything. Bouncing off the Spanish table. Things are sliding all over my desk, all the snow and ice. Not good. Not good at all. Only good for visuals, for keeping my drink cold. Both women back in the ring now. Oh, wow. Okay, I was wondering what Karu was doing there. She misses the enziguri, but she had Jenna's arm tied up in the ropes, and she was pulling on it. Very innovative move there, if I do say so myself. think she's looking for Samoan drop. Couldn't get it. Again, the elusiveness. Just seems like each other's... Oh, holy shit! Are you kidding me? What the hell was that from the champion? How is Jenna still on her feet? I mean, she's not anymore, but still. What the fuck, Hikaru? Holy shit. Punching away. Maybe Snowbrawl, but we just turned up the heat here, folks, in this one. Jenna staggering back to the barricade. Oh, but Jenna missing, punching the barricade. Hikaru eating the strikes from Jenna. Suplex there. Jenna, what's she looking to do now? Wrenching on the arm, knees to the back. Up to 9 counts. About halfway home. On the outside, but Jenna going to use every second to her advantage there. Another crossface on the outside. Trying to get that visual victory before she gets her actual victory, apparently. Hikaru breaks free again. I'm not going to let her have it.
12.
Oh God, what's this? Oh, electric chair drop to the outside. Up to 14, butterfly German from Hikaru. What a battle this has been. Both in at 15. Well, Hikaru's gonna, there we go. He took a sweet their time, both in now. Oh, Hikaru from behind. There's the submission she's been getting everyone with, but Jenna, long legs, gets the rope break. Hikaru with the pin. Oh, well, hold on a second. Jenna clearly had the ropes, but Hikaru's body blocking it, blocking the view from Red Shoes, and Hikaru retains with controversy.
Well, winner of the match and still RWR Women's Revolution Champion, Hikaru Hime.
Well, we got some controversy here. Snowbrawl, hell of a match between these two. But Hikaru blocking the view of Red Shoes. Jenna clearly had the ropes to no avail. We may have some unfinished business there between these two. Moving forward, Hikaru retains, but you know, Jenna's got a case for a rematch, folks. Now coming up next, some new bad blood between these two. They were partners on our last show. They're opponents on this show. We'll tell you why coming up next.
From Bucharest, Romania, the Romanian arm crusher, Cordon Ganea.
Everyone questioned why Ganea was not in the ladder match for the title shot back at Sky's the Limit. Well, that's because he was challenged by the Emerald City Saints who wanted some revenge on the man who broke both of their arms. Ganea accepted, hoping to put them away once and for all, even recruited BDT to his ranks. After BDT was too busy bullying Leon Moore during the Saints' debut at Lethal Lottery. And much like Lethal Lottery, BDT was too busy focused on Leon Moore bullying him. And Ganea ended up taking the fall to Jimmy Cruz, leading to the Saints' win. And Ganea blaming BDT not just for costing him the match, but for costing him a shot at the world title at Lethal Lottery. Of course, this man is a different story.
On the way to the ring, the fantastic BDT.
And this man's a bully. Everyone knows that. That's how he's been, certainly targeting Leon Mora the last couple of shows. But certainly someone who you could say would also be involved in that ladder match as well. And ultimately, instead accepting Ganea's offer, and you could say in his eyes, he eliminated half the field for Ganea. He focused on Leon Moore. He focused, he split the field in half. And it's Ganea's fault that he couldn't get the job done. And he wasted his opportunity to be in that ladder match. So now these two had bad blood against each other for similar reasons, but they have their own stories behind it. They're going to settle it here tonight at Snowbrawl. There you go. There we go. Short Alliance comes to a quick end. And what's coming up later tonight, women's title on the line. Adeline Ward, new champion, puts her belt on the line against fellow countrywoman Olivia Taylor. Can Ward get the domestic sweep in her eyes? We will find out. Ganea working on the arm of BDT. So really it just kind of comes down, it doesn't really matter who's right or who's wrong. I mean, they both have their valid arguments. It's really just down to who settles it in the ring, honestly. Because, I mean, personally, I can see both sides of their stories. And I could see why each would feel that way. So, here you go. Settle it in the ring. And if you win, maybe you can get that title shot that you missed out on. If the board of directors sees fit. You never know. And so far, it's Ganea just completely trying to crush the arm of BDT, as he does to everyone. Oh, dropkick takes the big man down. And again, just working over the arm, trying to prevent the big man from doing any sort of power moves. Ground and pound. Bunch of chops. BDT to the ropes, big collision. Trading blows back and forth early on. Ganea working on that arm. Catched him up and down. Romanian driver out of nowhere. The cover, 1, 2. Wow, just like that, quick work from Ganea. BDT never really got out of the gates. This one's over, just like that.
The winner of the match, Corden Ganea!
Well, someone certainly had something to prove here tonight. He did just that. Maybe it was BDT's fault. At least Ganea proved that in the ring tonight. What an impressive and emphatic victory for the Romanian arm crusher. Didn't even need to go for the arm. I mean, he did, but just one and done. Now we move forward after his showing at Sky's the Limit. Jack Phoenix looking to show off his new hybrid fighting style of Fitchwell Fighting System and Cool Combat Club, issuing an open challenge. It was accepted by bigger, meaner Green Man, the Green Void, who's certainly not in a good mood here tonight.
Representing the Cool Combat Club, This is the Renegade, Jack Phoenix.
Of course, it was back at Sky's the Limit. Like I said, it's a six-man tag team match between the Cool Combat Club and between Fitzwell Fighting Systems. Fitzwell wanted to see what Triple C taught Jack Phoenix and wanted to see it firsthand, and Phoenix certainly delivered. Much better showing than his CCC debut, taking on Max Silverstein. Phoenix ended up picking up the win for his team and looking to further showcase himself, issuing the open challenge. But as they always say, be careful what you wish for, because you'll get someone like this.
From the Eye of the Void, representing Hydra, this is the Green Void.
First off, Hail Hydra. Second off, Void certainly not in a good mood. His Hydra boys have not been doing good as of late, and even more so tonight, but even more so for Void, unable to win the golden ticket briefcase at Sky's the Limit. And not only that, but seeing a former foe that he has defeated in the past, in Josh Wolf, winning the Revolution title thanks to Lethal Lottery. You gotta think Void's certainly upset he's not first dibs, and ironically enough, it is Cool Combat Club that gets first dibs. So why not take it out on one of their members here tonight? Taking out that anger and punishment on Jack Phoenix here tonight. God, look at that monster. Here we go. Phoenix obviously going to have to use that speed and technical ability to try to take the big man down. It's not impossible, but it is going to be difficult. And like I mentioned before, a lot for Void to be pissed off about. Who's going to take it out? Oh, Phoenix, just like he's doing there. Phoenix a lot to celebrate, and a lot to show off. May have bitten off more than he could chew. Oh my God, chokeslam from the ground. Holy shit, a big boot. Massive clothesline. Void now just manhandling Phoenix here. Again, the power slamming him into the corner and just chucking him aside. Yesterday's trash. Oh, Phoenix trying to fight back. Nice dragon screw. Got to use that technique going to get the big man down, but big man's got some technique of his own, dragon screw of his own, and Phoenix returns the favor. Climbing to the top. What's he looking to do? Oh, big splash taken down. Void the cover. Barely a 1 count. Springboard leg drop. That's an innovative move there. Hold on. Flip over into the DDT. Wait a minute. Lights went, oh my God. Oh my God, the lights went out. Void right behind him. Phoenix fighting back. He's more of a man than I am. I would have ran scared, pissing my pants. Holy shit. Oh, cattle mutilation from Phoenix. Can he mutilate the monster? Even more so than he already is. Void trying to fight out of it, and he does. Just barely. Now using the Rush Turnbuckle's leverage. Nice face buster. Phoenix trying to hold his own here against the former World Heavyweight Champion. Phoenix himself, former United States Champion, no slouch, but just getting smothered by the monster. Just daring him to push him off, and finally does, but oh God, the backbreaker, just wrenching the back. God. Phoenix escaping, heading to the top rope. He stood up the big man. Why would he do that? Oh, okay. Flying cannonball connecting. Phoenix barely dragging the big man away from the ropes, but wasting valuable time. I think he realized that because he didn't go for the cover. Void is right back to his feet. Onto that backbreaker again. No! It's gonna break his spine. Oh, into a triangle. Big man showing off some technical prowess. Phoenix trying to escape, and he's forced to tap out. What a statement win for Void. Saying, who Combat Club ain't shit.
Your winner, Void.
I don't think I've ever seen Green Void win with a submission before, but here we are. Calling out the open challenge and sending a message to the Cool Combat Club. It's Hydra sending a message to Triple C's. I don't know. Coming up next, this match stemming from Sky's the Limit. Brooks wanted to take on some new challengers. And outside of RFTA, I don't believe these two have ever met before. And we're going to see it for the first time ever coming up next.
From Stockton, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, Showtime Brooks.
Ironically enough, both of these men, challenger number 1 and challenger number 2 to Damian Longoria in the World Heavyweight title in Season 5. But both of these men unable to win the golden ticket at Sky's the Limit. Enough must have happened where these two wanted to meet up here tonight. Like I said, Brooks wanted to face people he's never faced before. Said outside of a potential RFTA meeting, I do believe this may be a first time ever matchup between these two. I'm sure I'll be corrected though.
From Saginaw, Michigan, the Daredevil, Gil Thunderstrike.
Gil, not quite the season he's wanted so far, so a win here would certainly do him wonders. At least Brooks does have a win under his belt in a contendership match. But for Gil, didn't win the title match. I believe his team lost and lead the lottery. He didn't even qualify for the Rumble. And then, of course, loser and sky's the limit. So Gil hoping to turn this one around here tonight. Get back on course. Two former world champions here in the RWR about to square off. Here we go. Brooks, right off the bat, a punch and a reverse DDT onto Thunderstrike. Wasn't really an open challenge. It was just more of a request from Brooks to the board of directors. You know, just I want to face someone new, especially with the brand split over. That possibility is certainly more of a reality more than ever. A 1 count there, and I don't know if Gil stepped up to the plate or he was just assigned the match, but certainly ready to play ball here. Of course, both of these guys really representing their hometowns. Very proud of where they're from. Brooks from Stockton, California. Gil from Saginaw, Michigan. Nice elbow drop there. And it's kind of weird that, you know, I mean, like I said, outside of RFTA, it's kind of weird that, as far as I know, we haven't seen these two compete. They've honestly always been on separate brands. Fake out into the DDT. Cover from Thunderstrike. 1, 2, no. Close 2 count, but only a 2 count. As far as I know, these two have really just been on opposite shows for the majority of their careers, and just the paths never connected. 50-star salute, nobody home. Brooks had it scouted with the knees to the chest. Now Brooks, a little bit of showboating. That's what Showtime does. Is a Showtime ballin' with the elbow. Brooks. Oh God, just sending Gil into the corner. I think he busted him open. He sees the blood starting to pour down his face. I'd be damned. Oh yeah, look at his eye. Oh man. Nasty gash there. Brooks with the butterfly German. Yep, I was gonna say, as soon as he saw that blood, he was gonna go after it. And that is exactly what he is doing. Now Brooks just throwing Gil around. Elbows to that open wound now. That gash may be costing Gil some valuable time in this match. Elbow drop there. Oh, right back to his feet, flying forearm connecting from Thunderstrike. Oh, looking for the drive-by kick, nobody home. Looking for the flying forearm, nobody home. These two have certainly done their homework on each other. It's not that hard to do, but they did it. First DDT from Gil. Heading to up top, looking for that salute. 50 stars to connects. The cover. 1, 2. No. Brooks kicking out at 2. Gil has won many a matches with that move. Crowd loving this one. Lionsault, nobody home. Moonsault of Brooks' zone connects. No ropes needed. Uh-oh, set him up. Juice box, it connects. Juice box was once revered as the most deadliest move in RWR history. 2, not tonight. Gil kicking out at 2. Moonsault again, nobody home. That move was once upon a time the unbeatable move here in the company. People have since figured out how to escape from it, but oh man, these two have delivered their best to each other, and it wasn't enough thus far. So that's what you expect from two high-class caliber wrestlers like Showtime Brooks and Gil Thunderstrike. Nice spinning heel kick. Gil Thunderstrike, blood be damned, wrenching on the head of Showtime Brooks. Can he get a way out of there? Yes, he does. Into the side slam or kick to the head. And back his feet into a clothesline. Fighting spirit flowing in between both of these men here tonight. Another ball and elbow here at Snowbrawl. The cover. 1, 2, no. Brooks can't believe it. Gil literally looks like he was just blasted in the face. The way that blood's been treating him. Hold on, Brooks from behind. He's got him. He's got him up in the juice box and it connects. Is that going to be all she wrote? 1, 2. Yes, it is Showtime Brooks. Big win for him here tonight.
The winner of the match, Showtime Brooks.
What a win for Brooks. He created an opening for himself, busting Gil Thunderstrike open. It was a back and forth battle between two heavyweights in this sport. But ultimately Brooks, the one to come out on top. The loss of blood just too much for Thunderstrike. His woes continue and Brooks gets his wish and gets the job done. Now coming up next, our final match before we take our intermission. Women's Championship on the line. Adeline Ward, she beat Jennifer Jett and Dallas Carino to win the women's title. She called out Olivia Taylor. She wants the domestic sweep. She wants to defeat another one of her countrywomen. She'll get that chance, but the belt will be on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall is for the RWR Women's World Championship.
You can say I don't know if Olivia's done enough to warrant herself a legitimate title shot, but when the champion herself calls you out, wanting to face you for her belt, are you going to say no? Absolutely not, and the former women's champion has the opportunity here tonight to regain that title after a very can't really think of the word, but very down and disappointing couple of at least last season for Taylor. She could turn it all around here tonight, but
I have a dream.
this woman was playing with house money. That sky's the limit.
I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning.
she demanded entry into that title match because Jennifer Jett got in because she had the most eliminations of the contendership Rumble at Lethal Lottery. It was Ward who ended up eliminating Jett. She said, why does she get rewarded and I don't? Well, she did. She got in the match, played with house money, and walked away with the gold. Now she's claiming that she's already better than Jennifer Jett. Can she defeat one more country woman here tonight? That's what it's all about. Women's title on the line.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Sydney, Australia, the Violet Queen, Olivia Taylor.
Introducing the champion,
The RWR Women's World Champion, Adeline Ward.
By way of Vancouver, but she was born and raised in Australia. And you got to think for Olivia Taylor, she has certainly worked her way back from injury and turmoil. Is she ready to ascend the throne once again? Is she ready to face a champion? Here we go. No, I understand there's not too much to root for in this match, but you do have an underdog story on one side who is certainly taking her success, making the most of it. You got someone who at one time was the most hated woman in RWR, certainly had her own setbacks, certainly writing her own comeback story of her own, but you can definitely understand there's still some bad blood with her, with these fans. But of course, not only winner becomes the women's champion, as Ward in her second reign with the belt, Olivia looking for that second reign, but I guess bragging rights of the country of Australia. I mean, I'm sure Jennifer Jett would have something to say about it, but Ward did eliminate her from Lethal Lottery, and she did pin her at Sky's the Limit. So a Ward win here, you really can't deny her as the Queen of Australia. I think they have kings and queens over there. I don't know. No, they don't. They're prime ministers, but I'm sure there's some sort of title you could give her as the leader of Australia here in RWR. Oh God, the two women just racking up double damage points here on the outside. Back and forth now. Certainly some high-class tutelage between these two women. Taylor trained by Max Silverstein and Olivia Taylor. No, Olivia Taylor was trained by Max Silverstein and Razor Sharp. There we go. Adeline Ward trained by Donovan Payne, so some high-class tutelage, and certainly has paid off in dividends for both women. Inside of the ring. Leading up to this encounter, which I'm not sure if they've faced before. It might be a first time between these two. Again, I'm probably wrong, as Adeline hangs Olivia up and drops her down. Taylor, nice snap suplex on the champion. Nobody home on the springboard. Adeline catching her into the backbreaker. And if the last women's title match proved anything to you, it's well, don't take a challenger lightly. And It's going to be a back and forth war. It only takes one big move to get the job done. Hold on, Ward. Ripcord. Mini attitude adjustment. Cool. Maybe let's not do the ripcord. Neck breaker from the champion. You know, I said it when she came back. Olivia kind of looked like she lost a step upon her return, but doesn't seem like it here tonight. Hitting that springboard bulldog. Oh, trying to crown Ward. She stepped out of the way, but Taylor not losing a step here. Back in control. Oh, go over the tarantula. Tarantula into the ropes. Of course, has to break the hold, but wearing down that arm, trying to kill that kill switch arm. Oh my God. Trying to kill that kill switch arm from Ward. Maybe throwing a fit there. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe she's planning on doing something but talked herself out of it. I don't know. Maybe she's going to go for a suicide dive or something and didn't. I don't know why, but figure four, Ward turns it over. And whatever that was, it gave the champion gave that champion whatever advantage she needed to get back in control of this match. But Olivia working on that leg now. Oh, that'll reward the champion. Punches and chops. But Taylor right back to her feet. Hooks the arms into the Widow's Peak. Wow. Hell of a move there. Taylor now to the top. Diving King Kong knee drop. Connecting across the face of the champion. 2. No. Only a 2 count. There's Ward fighting back. Oh, God, Ushigoroshi across the knee. 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Trying to further damage the previously damaged head of Taylor. Oh, there's the kill switch out of nowhere. Arm work be damned. Is that going to be it? The cover 2. No. Kick out at 2. Ward at the kill switch out of nowhere. But Taylor able to fight out of it. Ward trying to get out of here as quickly as possible, it seems. Another neck breaker. Another neck breaker. Taylor trying to fight back here. Sends her down to the mat and heading right back to the top. Oh, big diving splash. Look at that hang time on that cover, too. No. Hold on a second. Has her by the head into the DDT. Not quite the Violet Crown, but just as effective. Blocking Ward. Back and forth now between the kicks and the punches. Springboard kick, nobody home. It may have just been a distraction more than anything, as Taylor's still wailing on the champion. Slams her down to the mat. And then do the stump puller. Which the champ easily able to get out of. Hold on a second. Oh, she's got her set up. Plants her with the violent crowd, center of the ring. Are we going to have a new champion? The cover. 1, 2. Oh, man. Kicked out at 2. Just barely. And Taylor heading right back to the top. Another hang time. Diving splash. The cover. 1, 2. No. Taylor can't believe it. Also incredible presence to do that right in front of the camera too. The champion trying to fight back here. Hold on, rip cord, mini attitude adjustment. That is so unnecessary. But Ward heading to the top. This may not be unnecessary. No, leg drop, nobody home. And Taylor again slamming Ward down. Going into that leg lock. Just trying to keep her grounded. That kick and the grounded pound will certainly do the trick too. Fighting back the jawbreaker. Oh, face to knee. Or maybe the opening she needs. Uh-oh. The kick. Picks her up. No! Taylor fighting out of it. And sends her out of the ring. Here we go. Oh, God. Just the ground and pound. Certainly gotten personal, a little more than just country pride, I would say. Seems like it may even be more than the women's title at this point. Taylor taking personal offense to essentially being treated as a free defense. Hold on, oh God, Olivia to the top. Oh, what's she gonna do? She's risking it all. Oh God, looking for that drop kick, but Ward stepping out of the way. Oh man, that may have just turned the tides here. Taylor risking it all and coming up empty. Trying to regain control here, but how much damage has been done to her back, her lumbar. Atomic drop from the challenger, certainly recovering well from that thus far. Taylor, oh, over something, but Ward able to fight out of it. Oh, God, sending her almost into those stairs. Taylor's head might have hit those stairs. And both women in at the 8 count. Ward looking for control, not going to get it. Kick to the head. On springboard, no. Ward ducking under it, forcing Taylor to overshoot. That's a unique way to dodge that move. Taylor back suplex. The atomic drop. back with the flying clothesline. Again, the neck breaker from Ward. Uh-oh, send to the top. What's she looking to do here? Diving leg drop connects that time, right across the previously damaged neck of Taylor. The cover, 1, 2, no! Taylor kicking out just in the nick of time. But how much more does she have left in her? Ward grabbing the arms. The twisty kill switch connecting center of the ring. The cover, 1, 2. No! Taylor kicks out at 2. And Ward is beside herself. And continuing to punish the challenger for having the audacity to kick out. And oh no, the Dragon Sleeper just wrenching on that neck. Taylor forced to tap out. The champion retains.
Your winner and still RWR Women's World Champion, Adeline Ward.
Kill switch didn't do it, but wrenching from the Dragon Sleeper. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's the women's golden ticket holder.
I got 2 states of mind, stoned in the sleep. First I hit the sweet leaf and then I had
Marianne Jane with the golden ticket.
Is
she going to do it?
No matter where I'm creeping, hot boxing on your block and at the spot.
Coming down with the case. She may just be sending a warning to the champion here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marianne Jane is cashing in her golden ticket. Therefore, this match is for the RWR Women's World Championship.
She just slid the case to Red Shoes. She's cashing in this baby. We have an impromptu women's title match. Kick to the head. The cover, 1, 2. No, Ward kicks out at 2. Just when Ward retained her title and became the Queen of England, whatever she's going to call it. Here comes Marianne Jane, another kick to the head, 2. No, Ward kicks out again at 2. Oh my God, but Marianne Jane, 3rd time's the charm. Oh baby, a triple, 1, 2. She gets the triple, we have a new women's champion. Marianne Jane wins her first women's championship.
Your winner and RWR Women's World Champion, Marianne Jane.
The second cash-in on the women's title this season. And Marianne Jane gets the job done. Congratulations to her. Unlike Dallas Carino, she did not wait. She found her spot immediately and she made it count. On a night where Brandon Deaver lost the Intercontinental title, Marianne Jane gains the women's title. And that's that for the women's golden ticket. Ward defeats Olivia Taylor after going after her previously damaged neck. Retains the title. Becomes the Queen of England, of Australia, I guess. But she got blindsided by Marianne Jane, who is now the women's champion. Who saw that one coming? And now we'll head into intermission. We'll see you for the second part of Snowbrawl.